And I've been studying wilderness skills and survival from a Native American and Aboriginal perspective for pretty much all of my adult life. I guess probably would say studying and teaching for about 30 years. And I've taught kids, I've taught teenagers, I've taught families, I've taught schools, I've been to, I've done staff training, adult intensives, all kinds of stuff. And over the years, what I've seen time and time again is that people who want to connect to nature, oftentimes, and want to learn how to do survival skills, when they want that, there's something that will happen. Like, they'll take a workshop, they'll go out and take a weekend class, they'll take a one-day class, they might take a whole week-long intensive, and they'll get a tremendous amount from that information. They'll get information, they'll get inspired, they'll get excited, and then they are just like, man, I just had so much fun. Wow, that was great. I learned so much. And then they go home. And when you get home, and I know this firsthand because when I did it, when I was learning these skills, it was the same thing. You go home and you're kind of like, okay, now I'm just sitting at home, and what do I do? How do I take this knowledge that I had, whether it's bird language or tracking or survival or whatever, and then how do I break that up into pieces that I can integrate into my life? Because it's hard to integrate a weekend intensive. You got these instructors that are there, you got all the materials, you're like, all the distractions of your everyday world are gone, and you're just able to really sink into the experience. Half the time people are cooking for you. I mean, it's beautiful, it's perfect. It's like you're getting served all these skills on a silver platter, you know what I mean? It's awesome. But then you go home, and when you're home, you now have to kind of create that for yourself, and that's tricky. And so one of the things that I've done is I've put together, and I did this back in 2000, and Jeff Eckhouse, Simon Mayer, Chris Marks, Matt Burr, and a bunch of other staff contributed, and we put work together to create what I call the Earth Skills Correspondence Course. And what it is, it's a 10-block course that has curriculum about shelters, fire, trees, plants, safety and hazards, earth philosophy, and instructor training. And as well as a lot of camp skills and crafts and stone tools and cordage and all the skills that are taught for the most part in a lot of these wilderness programs. But I've broken it down into small bite-sized pieces that you can integrate and that you can build your skills and build your life so that you can basically put this all together, and that over the course of a year or 2 years, your skills will really grow, and you'll actually be able to do it right out of your home. It's actually great curriculum. A lot of homeschooled parents and kids will do this. I've had college students who will take the program and then do 3 or 4 of the blocks and get college credit for them. I've had instructors take them and use them as reference for their programs. And basically, it's a fantastic program. And if it seems like something that would work for you, please give me a call, send me a message on Facebook, send me an email, and I'd be happy to talk to you further about it, because it's fun and easy to do, and it's a way that I can say it will work for you. We'll make it work in whatever way we can. One of the things you get is you get a private Facebook group, which is secret. So in other words, if you have skill questions, you don't need everybody on Facebook to know about. So it's something that only the group members will see. And there's lots of people in there that will help answer your questions, possibly, if you post something. It provides a monthly conference call. You can ask me any question about anything about wilderness, and I'm happy to answer it. It doesn't have to just be about the course. You'll also get all the curriculum sent to you in a nice binder, and you'll be able to reference that forever and ever. It also comes with a Earth Skills comprehension test. It's basically an assessment that says, what skills do you have now, and what's theoretical knowledge and what's practical knowledge. And it's like 300 questions. It's an awesome way to kind of find out what do you know and what do you need to work on. Things like weather, like how far away is a thunderstorm when you hear, when you see lightning and then hear thunder. How long should you cook a trout if you're cooking in a pit? What's the difference between a red oak and a white oak? Like many of you will be like, well on your way, and you'll be like, wow, I actually know a ton of these. And some of you will be like, I don't know any of them. And then you'll be excited because you'll be like, oh, I can't wait to find the answers to these as I do the program. And so you can take the course in the beginning, and then you take the test in the end, and so you'll be able to really compare how much you've learned. At the same time too, part of the curriculum allows you to be in this Earth Skills group, and you will be in that group and you'll get access to discounts on any programs I run. You'll be able to get, I'm actually in the process of doing video versions of these programs, and you're going to be able to get a discount from those programs. So when those do eventually come out, you're going to be able to get them and pilot them, which will be awesome. So anyway, this is an idea that I'm throwing out there for you, that if you really want to learn and you want to do something that's low cost, it's really less than the cost of even taking a workshop, just a weekend workshop. It's $200, and you will learn so much, and you get access to great people who want to help you, and there's no judgment. So I know people that will buy the course and then they sit on it for 2 years, and then all of a sudden they start working on it. I don't really care. I'm happy to support you any way I can to help you meet your goals. But it's just an idea to put out there. It's a great resource, and I just wanted to let you know and share a little bit about that. And so check it out. You can email me, like I said, and I can give you a link to my website as well. So once you go there, you can sort of see what the story is and get all the details that you need. Anyway, I hope this helps, and I hope whatever you do, I hope you keep learning, and I hope that you create some kind of structure for yourself so that you can really meet your goals, because Earth Skills are so amazing to have if you just work at them consistently, and if you just keep growing and you don't give up.